You have your CRM whereby you're able to, you're able to put down where you've gone, what you did and everything. So you're not like going back maybe a week from now saying like, where did I go last time? So you're not confusing yourself. And then also the reminder. Hey guys, this is the mobile life, okay? And today I am getting ready to do some more marketing ventures, I guess you could say. I did some yesterday. Basically all I did was I went to Dollar Tree and got a whole pack of like variety of candies, some bubble gums and things, and I put them in a like a little sachet. It's almost like a Ziploc. It's like basically it was a Ziploc pack of bags, but not like the sandwich wide ones. I was able to get ones that were maybe about this width, yeah, just like, or maybe like a little bit less than this. But anyway, I was able to do that, and I had a list of title companies in my area that I looked up on Google, and I put them in this notebook. Okay, so this is part of my marketing. Okay, so I'm going to title this video Marketing Your Notary Business in Your Local Area. Okay, so I'm not going to limit my marketing to just title companies. I know that places like nursing homes, hospitals, and all kinds of, even like car dealerships and things. A lot of times they need things notarized. Tow yards, what other places? Trucking places and stuff. A lot of times they are getting new trucks, and with the new registration, they need a power of attorney. Okay, I've had those kind of jobs before. I was actually more or less contracted with one of the trucking places in my area. I haven't heard from them recently, but usually they call me when they need work, when they have work that they need. Okay, so I wrote out a list of, okay, and you can see it here. It says title companies near me. So I wrote them down in a notebook. I wrote about 16 down, and I went to market to 2 yesterday. Okay, mind you, I'm still doing my delivery, still trying to do that work that I'm doing as I'm transitioning. Okay, so I was listening to a video from Mark, I think it's Mark Willis, the loan signing system, and he was interviewing someone, and the lady, I think, was it this year or last year, she made about $730,000 in her notary business, and she's a signing service now. And she was saying that during the time that she was able to make more was because the interest rate in the country had gone up to about 7%, 6 to 7%, and it was higher, and so she wasn't getting as much business from title companies. So she asked herself, what other places need notary work? And then so she started marketing to things like insurance companies, law firms, and other places. Okay, and when you are going to these places, please do not wear jeans. Okay, you can have your business card. So all I did was I just stuck the business card, one business card in each one. I put about 4 pieces of candy. Okay, and the first place I went, the lady, I spoke to someone, and she was like, she was doing something. I don't know if she was secretary, I don't know what she was, when I initially came in. And then I told her, I gave her my script. I'm a notary here in Illinois, and also a certified signing agent. And, I just wanted to know if I just wanted to let her know if they needed any kind of help or whatever, that they should reach out to me. Here's my card. And she was like, no, this is a remote company office, and that they only have somebody in the office when there's a closing agent, and she's a closing agent. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, that's cool. So I left. I didn't even leave my card because, there was no point. So I went to the next one, which was literally down the street, because another like office kind of professional building. I went to the next one, another title company, and he gave me a card to reach out to the HR. Now I'm not looking to be an employee. I'm just looking to help out. So I will give the lady a call, and try to see, whatever it is that I can do for them. But so I just wanted to just let you all know how my marketing was going. So that's how that went thus far. And I would like to say that, being the fact that it's kind of funny, because when you are, okay, so my commission is almost done. Okay, I'm like 3 years and 2 months in, and it's 4 years, so I have like 8 months left. And I told you guys that when I first became a notary, and everything, I got certified with the NNA. I had told God that, Lord, I don't want to be overwhelmed with this. There's a lot of information here, and I just do not want to be overwhelmed. Okay, I want to take my time and learn this craft, and He answered my prayer. So I have learned the craft, but the dichotomy and the strange kind of part about it, that it's like two ways, because now I know a lot about the business, and everything, and I'm just kind of like delving into more of the marketing aspect, because I was leaning so heavily before on Google My Business, which is actually not so good to do that. You want to be able to market your business in your local area, however, to realtors, escrow officers, and things. And a lot of people can find a lot of realtors in your area on Zillow. So that's another place. They have their email. I think they have like a way you can text them. So that's another way that you can market your mobile business, because and you can remind them that title is not responsible for their notary. They have to find their own notary if they want to close. So, going back to what I was saying, I definitely feel that now I'm trying to sign up for more sign-in companies. But the funny thing is, like, there was one that sent me a job that was a partial claims. Partial claims is literally like 6 pieces of paper. I was supposed to print out the one for the client, for myself, and like two copies. So basically 3 copies. Okay, the PDF or whatever had 3 copies. One for the client. One for the client to leave at home as a copy, and then one to be signed. I mean, yeah, 2 to be signed. Okay, so 2 to be signed and sent back. And I denied the job because it was $20. I'm like, I'm not doing a $20 job, and then they're gonna pay me like, and they said that we should look out for 2 months to be paid. But I mean, that was, so it's like I'm having to swallow a lot of my pride, because normally a partial claims for me would be $100. If the clients came to me naturally, just came to me, maybe view on Google My Business, or they saw I have a car magnet as well. If they saw my car magnet or whatever, I would have gotten that job and done that. As a matter of fact, I literally just did a partial claims about a week and a half or 2 weeks. So basically, there's a dichotomy, okay? Because I'm applying to different signing companies and stuff, trying to get the word out about me and things like that. And literally, I've started to get signings, okay? But I've been rejecting it, because it's like, oh, if I was the one marketing to my, my own business, I would have gotten like 3 times this, and everything, or 4 times or 5 times this, and everything. And it's like, it's like a turnoff. And then I have to wait for another month or 2 months to get my money for this. I ain't got time for this. So it's like, I've had to humble myself. Okay. I've had to humble myself, because it's like, well, I mean, how many calls have you been getting in your Google My Business listing? You haven't been getting as much, right? I have about 12 reviews, and I'm still trying to, get those up and everything. I think the way you're able to optimize your listing is by getting more reviews. When you have somebody that meets you one way or the other for notarization, please, do you have a Google account? Do you have a Gmail account? Can you please leave me a review? Make it a 5-star, please. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you're giving the right service, and you can ask for a 5-star rating so you can boost your business. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. That's marketing. Okay, that's another marketing strategy. So that being said, you really have to, especially if you already have you've had a thriving business in the past, even though it's kind of seemed like it's gone down, but now you're trying to get everything back up again. Everything seems new for me. So I'm just trying to re-strategize, remarket myself, put myself out there, making sure that I'm putting myself out there and not being ashamed to just give somebody your card, because you never know who will need the services. So, I don't know where my stack of cards. Okay, let me show you. Yeah. So now, if you all are looking for how to set up your card, how to make cards, and everything, that are something that are, oops, sorry. Okay. So I have a whole stack here of my business cards. I'll probably just blur out the information, but this is my business cards. Okay. This is my business card. I created this on Avery. It has my picture. It has my business name and some other information about me, okay, that I'm using to market to these companies. I just wanted to make it very clean. The back of the card has services that I offer. Okay, I hope it's visible. I have an elastic in the back, but it has services that I offer, okay? And, and then some of the counties that I also offer to. So I created this on Avery. You can create this on avery.com. I have a stack of business cards. I have a stack of business card templates. Let me show it to you all. So I've had this for a while, okay? So this is something you can get at Walmart, okay? You can get at Walmart, and if you have a printer, you can print out your own business cards, okay? It has 10 pieces on each page. You just line it up in your printer and print it one at a time, okay? So this is another way that you can market your business. So for each stack, for each pack, you have 100, okay? And 10 sheets and 10 cards per page, okay? So that's another way that you can market your business. Create your own cards, and you can optimize it to whatever color, just make sure you have ink in your printer. You can put whatever color, you can put whatever, and they have so many templates you can choose from. The ones that include the picture, you can just replace the picture, and then you can do whatever you want, okay? You can customize it however you want, okay? So this is something, you can get this in the office supplies section, okay? You can get this in the office supplies section. So this is another way to so this is another way to basically optimize your business, okay? So that's another thing. You definitely want to have your business cards. So I created about maybe 200, maybe 225 to 250 of these and everything. So I have some in my car, and like I said, I put one in each of those little tiny thin Ziploc bags, and I put some candy in there, and I'm gonna be doing some more marketing. So like I said, this is more or less a transition period for me, because I want to be definitely doing more loan signings, but at the same time, I have bills to pay. I have a cell phone bill that is due in the next few days. Thankfully, to God be the glory, Deliver that sent me some money from some of the work I did last week, okay? So that makes it easier for me just to do a little bit more work today with my Grubhub, DoorDash, Roadie, whatever, even Instacart and everything, and make some more. The water bill is due the following week, okay? So, but I know God always provides. He always has been, and he takes care of me. But so one thing that you have to understand is not to compare your own journey with anybody else's. Look at me. For my own journey, I waited towards the end of my notary business. My notary commission. My first notary commission, the first batch, which is the 4 years, the first commission, my first commission. So I waited till the end of that commission. So I'm like 3 years, like I said, and 2 months in. I have about 8 months. August of next year is going to expire. Okay, August 24th of next year, 2024 is going to expire. So now I'm trying to pep up my business and everything, do more loan signings and get more confident with those. So You know, and definitely signing companies are definitely the way, but you just have to be very organized. Okay. So another thing I wanted to mention is making sure that you have a good CRM, which is client relations management. Okay. You know, you want to have, and you know, there's some that you can get free, like the one I'm using right now. I think is it HubSpot or another one? I think I'll probably leave it in the description. But you know, I just typed it in on the Apple Store. I typed in CRM, you know, and everything. So I've been having some come up. I checked it out and everything to see if it, you know, has some of the qualities that I want. If it didn't, I'll delete it and try to look for another one. Okay. So just find whatever works for you. But definitely you need a client management system, and then the reminder app as well will be very helpful for you. So if you need things to be reminded of, like there was a signing. I told you guys about the $20 signing that I got with I think it was like Cloud Signings or something, one of the signing companies, that I initially accepted and everything, but then last minute I was like, you know what, forget it, reassign.